Buongiorno a tutti, welcome everyone to another video of Italian for Americans. I'm Alberto, I'm the founder of Italiano Automatico, one of the most appreciated ways to learn Italian worldwide. And today I'm here to help you guys from the US understand what you need to do to make sure you stay motivated while you learn Italian, okay? Many people come to me with a simple question, which is, hey Alberto, I'm getting off track in my path towards learning Italian, and I tried many things in the past and they didn't work, and I'm trying again, but I don't feel as motivated every day. I don't know really how to make it consistent, and they're a bit disappointed in general. So today I want to give you 3 powerful strategies to stay motivated and to make sure you finally learn Italian. So strategy number 1 is very simple, is applied to sports, to goal setting in general, is keep your end in mind. What does it mean? You are learning Italian for a reason. If you decided to start to learn Italian, if you tried in the past and you're coming back to learn it again, you have one powerful reason that is taking you back to the Italian language. Try to write on a piece of paper and then print it and put it on your wall or wherever you are, on your screensaver of the computer, of the iPhone, of your mobile phone. Write down the reason why you want to learn Italian. Is it because you want to reconnect to your past and family roots? Or because you just love the Italian language and you want to come and visit Italy? Or is it because you're gonna need Italian for work? Or just because of traveling, the art, the history of Italy, or just as a hobby, you love the Italian language, the sound of it, and you want to learn it. Whatever is the reason, you have to write it down, make it clear, and feel involved with it. It's not enough to write it down, you really have to feel the enthusiasm that comes from your reason. For example, there are many people that want to go to the gym and train or do many other things, and they write it down, but it doesn't happen. Why? Because they are not emotionally involved with the goal. So for you, what would it mean? Imagine yourself really with your end goal. Like you are in Italy, you speak Italian amazingly, you are in Tuscany maybe, outside in the hills of Tuscany, drinking some wine with some friends, and you can enjoy the experience at this restaurant that few tourists know about. Why? Because you speak Italian, you can communicate with the waiter what you want, and you can move around easily, and you don't have to worry about the language, and you can also understand the story that the restaurant owner is telling you about how he created his winery, how he created that dish, and he's proud of it, and you are proud of your Italian because that is unlocking an experience that many want to have, but just you can have because you now speak Italian. So depending on the reason why you're learning Italian, try to get involved also with your emotions in that final goal, end goal, so that you make sure that every day you remember that and you take the actions needed day by day to achieve the level you desire in Italian, because it's not gonna happen in a week, it's not gonna happen in a month, it's a process of many tiny steps done every day that will allow you without stress to reach Italian mastery. So that was tip number 1, which is keep your end goal in mind. Now we are gonna go to tip number 2. Tip number 2 is make learning Italian so easy that you cannot procrastinate. I see many students that start off in a strong way, like they are going to a private school 3 times a week for 2 months or 3 months, and then they stop. They are talking with a private teacher 2 or 3 times a week again for 2 hours each session, and then they stop. They download all the apps, they do everything imaginable, but in the end they stop, they fail. They are not speaking Italian yet, and they think it's their fault, they think it's too hard, they think they're never gonna get to the Italian comprehension and speaking level that they desire. The reason is they don't really understand how to make it easy. What you can do is make it as easy as possible. Try to build a habit that is so easy to do that you cannot break it. Let's take an example. You want to start doing something in Italian that is not 1 hour a day. Let's say you start doing 5 minutes a day. That's better than nothing, because that's gonna help you build a habit of being in touch with the language. So you say, 5 minutes a day I'm gonna listen to something in Italian, some comprehensible input in Italian. And if you don't know what comprehensible input is, you can check my past videos on the channel to understand what comprehensible input is and how to use it. and why that's gonna be the key to learning Italian, but you basically want to create this 5-minute habit. Not half an hour, not 1 hour. Make it as easy as possible so you cannot not do it. Even if you're tired in the middle of the night, you can take 5 minutes to listen to some Italian. So the key, build a habit, but the tip is to make building this habit so easy that you cannot procrastinate. Start with 5 minutes. If you haven't accomplished yet a week doing 5 minutes a day, it's useless you start doing 30 minutes a day. So start as easy as possible, as simple as possible to make the habit and to create this habit of being in touch with the language. Tip number 3 to stay motivated and stay consistent in learning Italian is, even if you're not ready, to start using materials you love. Let's say, for example, you're not ready to watch an Italian movie, but doesn't matter, you can watch an Italian movie with the English subtitles. You can start doing that to keep your motivation high, so that also with time you will see the progress from the other activities you do. So the key is to allow yourself to do things you love. You love a song in Italian, download that song, listen to it, even if you don't understand it, 90% of it, don't worry, you listen to the Italian, you enjoy the Italian language, and that's gonna help you keep the motivation high while you do also the other activities that are related to you progressing faster. Because you know, hey, I'm doing this so that I can understand this song then. I'm doing this so that I can understand that movie then. I'm doing this so that when I'm gonna be in Florence, I'm gonna be able to really live like an Italian, travel, do whatever I want with Italian language and experience Italy at the max. Why? Because you are gonna be able to speak Italian at that point. But to do that, you need to keep your motivation high, so right from the start, stay in touch with the materials you love, the songs you love, the movies you love. Even if you don't understand much of it, use them, watch them, use them as a motivation to keep you engaged with the Italian language. So guys, thank you for watching this video. Hope these 3 tips were useful for you. You can subscribe to Italian for Americans. I'm gonna produce a lot of content for you guys from the US to help you finally unlock forever the Italian language and the beauty that Italy hides behind the language. Again, you can also leave your email to get some gifts from me, also special content and gifts, so feel free also to join me there. But in the meantime, I wish you a great week and I thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.